All right, guys, welcome back. We have went through a few of the pistols, and we are on this little guy right here. Go ahead and take that off. And I don't know if I can do this one one-handed. The spring's pretty robust in this one. Here, hold on. See if we can get this one back here. Boom. Check it. No mag, nothing in there. We're clear. Sorry, the spring's a little tense on this one because this is the XDS N45 ACP. Once again, multi-holster holster. Boom. This is left-handed because I do carry. The way this works is I do have an open carry firearm over here. But when I open carry, I'm weird. And even though I have a handgun on, I very rarely do. Maybe once or twice a month open carry. If it's something convenient, just throw it on. Go do it. If I do open carry, I always have this with me as a secondary firearm. I think if you open carry, you should have a secondary firearm in case. I just don't trust people. I don't trust people coming up and trying to grab my gun, even though I do have retention on that holster. So this one's molded in a left-hand configuration for behind the back at about the 5 o'clock. I'm a big old huge dude. I weigh 280. I'm 6'4". This thing just rides right above my butt cheek, right by my wallet. But when I carry this and open carry, I usually carry my wallet in my front pocket anyways, so that this isn't sticking my wallet 8 feet out my pants. So Kryptek, of course, the Kryptek fetish continues. Anyways, onward. This is the XDS 45. Does have a Viridian reactor, R5 green laser on the front of it. It is dead. The batteries in it are dead. The holster is actually set up from multi-holsters with, I don't know if you can see it down in there or not. Anyways, no, right here in this little square is the big secret of Viridian. It's a magnet. So when it's next to the laser, you leave it on, you holster it, automatically turns it off. You pull it out, it automatically turns it on. So what happens if you turn it on or off, then stick it in and it turns it on and runs it all night, guess what? You end up with a dead battery. So I had a shield. If you want a 9mm version of a single stack gun, once again, I'm not going to hate on the Glocks on this video. I really love the Glock 43 and the Glock 42, the 380s and the 9mm and Glocks. You couldn't go out wrong with one of those. You can't go wrong with a, Smith & Wesson shield. I've owned a few of these Smith & Wesson shields because when I bought them at first, they only had the ones with the safety, and then they came out with ones with no manual safety, so I had to have one of those. I am getting rid of it. I had a Glock, the 42, the 380? Nice little gun, a little big for a 380. I got rid of it and bought a SIG P238, which in turn got rid of it because I'm a big guy. It's not a hard time, concealing a firearm on me. So the 380s, they're a little small for my hand. So I went ahead and got rid of them, went to the single stack 9mm. Went ahead and got this one because it's in 45. I'm just a 45 fan. There's nothing wrong with, wrong with the other calibers. In fact, if this was an XDS 9, you would not see it on my table because I would either have a Glock or the shield back in its place. Because I don't know, just something about this. In the 9 configuration, I would just rather have one of those other guns. If I was going to run a 9, I would probably go with a Glock or single stack 9 or the XDS the Smith & Wesson shield. Fortunately for me, they make this puppy in a 45 ACP. And you might be wondering, because there's probably not too many of these things floating around. This is a Davidson's Special Edition in flat dark earth. You might notice it has a stainless slide. I've owned another one of these. I own 2 XDS 45s. The other I sold to my father. But before I did, I replaced the black slide, the black, I can't remember what kind of coating they use. I think Melanite is for Springfield. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's Tenifer. I'm pretty sure it's Melanite. Anyways, black Melanite coated slide. Took the stainless steel off of it, put it on this one. People usually complain that the serial numbers do not match. You know, the frame, the barrel and the frame are going to match, but the slide's not. To me, that's not a big deal because the firearm is actually going to be the frame. So, of course, that's the serial number you want if it's registered to you. And, you know, if something ever happened and you had to replace the freaking slide, like if, I don't know, I've had where some damages came to the slide and I've had to replace them. They're not going to have, you know, they're all serialized from Springfield, so you're not going to have a matching slide anyway. So slide... who cares? The big thing about this is, though, 45 ACP. I'm a big guy. I always carry my PPQ. I don't even need a single stack to carry, you know, by itself because that one is perfectly fine on me. I'm a big fat dude, so it just hides itself really, really well. So concealing a single stack, don't really need to because I can do a double stack, and I'd rather have the capacity. But I wanted something to carry with my open carry weapon, which we will get to my open carry here in just a little while. It happens to be also chambered in 45 ACP, so that's probably a dead giveaway of what it is. I wanted the calibers to be the same, and I wanted to be able to carry you know, it in open, this in concealed, so slim, 45, perfect fit. Also, the only other thing I've done to this gun is you'll see this beaver tail right here. That, you know, they do not have the grips. Springfield Armory doesn't want to put beaver tail grips in their stuff, even for us really monstrosity fat-handed people or really big fat hands that get caught in really tight places, cough, you know, the slide. Another YouTuber, Matthew Hall, I can't remember if that's the name of his channel or not. He actually sells these beaver tails, and what it is just it's a CNC kind of plastic piece. I guess, I don't know if it's 3D printed, whatever the hell it is. Anyways, it just literally slips on. You just use Loctite, and it literally just pushes on, boom, done. The only other thing is I have an NDZ Performance little back plate right there. That's a Ace of Spades. Now you'll notice that I've shot this gun so many times, and this is from the original old first round recalled version of the XDS 45s. The paint is actually falling out, which is perfectly fine with me. If I could get all blacked out sights in the back with that fiber optic in the front, hell yes. So I could care less that this crap's falling out right here. Am I going to say it's bad build quality or bad, you know, whatever? No, because this slides from the very first run of XDSs from when they first started making them. It's kind of crappy that falls out, but whatever. Still looks good to me. And I think the OD, or not the OD, the Flat Dark Earth with the black accents and the stainless slide looks mighty kick-ass. So, but anyways, that's my thoughts on it. The XDS. If you're going to get a single stack, you're a big dude, and you like 45, go with this. 45 is awesome. Recoil, of course, it's going to suck. I mean, it's not anything unbearable. It's actually, you know, not really that bad. It's going to suck a lot more than a 9mm, but, you know, it's 45. You get 5. You know, you can put some extended. The hell, they make a like 7-8 round, like ridiculously tall. I have the brown ones or the FDE and the black ones that like stick out to like way the hell out here. So, but anyways, nice gun for the money. You can pick up a shield cheaper. That's why I kind of said if you're going 9mm, go with the shield or the Glock. Shield's just as good as a Glock. Glock's a little bit smaller. Glock's this size. Shield's just a little bit bigger in some of the dimensions. But you know what? Any three of these guns are excellent choices. You can't go wrong with either any of these three. So, but anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you later.